friends, dear presidents, dear ministers. Today, as never before, a person, a country, and the international community has to be quick, strong, and smart. Because the challenges come from all directions and seem to multiply in a way that creates a new quality. We have to rebuild cornerstones of the global order as we know it. The European Union is showing serious strains. The Arab world is changing radically, and we don't know yet in which direction. The US economic model must be at least resolved. China and India are growing rapidly, but are their growth models sustainable? Ecological and technological disasters threaten our way of life, and modern communication technology adds to and reinforces the speed of change. All these challenges affect all of us. They are our common challenges at the global and at the national level. On all levels, individual, national, international, if you manage to be agile, strong, and dynamic, you can develop very quickly in dynamic times of change. So, today is the time to reinvent the idea of a tiger state. In spite of the problems the original tiger states had, the idea seems more right to me than ever today. Let us create tigers of a new breed that are not only quick and strong, but also smart like foxes and wise like snakes. Closest to my heart, of course, Ukraine, affected by global challenges as well as coming to terms with its specific situation, can and should be a tiger, and this is my dream. I hope that with our conference we can inspire you with some modern tiger style. Please look at your left and the wonderful tiger cub of one of the most famous contemporary artists of our days, Takashi Murakami. This painting was finished just this year in Tokyo. It was shown already in Hong Kong and in New York, and now we have pleasure to see this beautiful painting here. As you all know, great artists, they have power to predict something and to inspire us, even sometimes better than politicians. And we have the honor to welcome outstanding speakers to inspire us. Too many to mention them all. Let me just say that it's a special honor for me that we will be able to welcome His Excellency, President of Ukraine, Viktor Yanukovych, and the wisest tiger I have ever met in my life, His Excellency, the President of the State of Israel, Shimon Peres. I look very much forward for our discussions, and now I want to give floor to the Chairman of the Board of US President of Poland, Aleksander Kwasniewski. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Viktor. President Yanukovych, President Peres, President Kuchma, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends. The great Pole, Karol Wojtyła, who will be remembered for ages as Pope John Paul II, once said that the world is the building which is being built continuously. Today, in time of downturns and turmoil, we feel a special force of these words. On our ace, somewhere sailings are crumbled, somewhere windows are broken, and ancient walls are destroyed. We've seen all these pictures on this short movie. However, in some parts of the world, especially in the eastern part, On the house, the new floors are rapidly built. Every brick, every stone in this house is important, regardless it is big or small. But more important is how strong these stones hold each other. It determines whether our home can withstand the storms and the floods of global crises. YES is one of those organizations that helps these building blocks to stick together. We believe that an open and equal dialogue on issues which are common to everyone is able to unite people and nations. We believe that such a dialogue helps all of us to take a fresh look at the development of Europe and the world at large. We have not retreated from our beliefs for all the years of YES existence. And this proved by the fact that for the 8th time, I can welcome such a distinguished audience that gathered here in Yalta. Why are we meeting in Yalta? Not only because the Crimean Autumn is truly the 8th of the 7 wonders of the world, not only because this historical place disposes us to think about global issues and the future of the world, the place in which was decided the division of the world, and last 8 years we tried to find the road to unite the world and at least our European continent. But we are here in Yalta because Ukraine is a very important brick of the all-European house. Wider Europe, Charles de Gaulle had dreamed about, Europe from Atlantic to Urals, with the common economic and cultural space and shared values, such a Europe is impossible without Ukraine. Today, Ukraine, as well as Europe, is experiencing a difficult period in its history. Ukraine is being reformed now, much has been already changed, and much more has to be changed in the nearest future. Ukraine is facing new challenges and new problems. Some of problems is creating itself. We know that not all of these changes and solutions are admired and accepted by Europe. But the most important for me is that Ukraine remains committed to Europe. This is what I hear from government representatives, businessmen, and what is most important, from ordinary people in this country. I met many people from the east of Ukraine to the west, very much engaged in the idea of European future of Ukraine, and engaged in the idea of Ukrainian integration with Europe. Ukraine still sees itself as a part of the European community, and Ukraine, and that is my strongest belief, is a part of European future. Dear friends, today we speak in all parts of the world about the need and necessity of strong leadership. Really, the crisis is time when we need leaders. But crisis is the time which can create leaders, because only in such difficult circumstances, conditions, we can test the people, test the quality of leadership. Our meeting in Yalta is a good chance to see what kind of leadership we have in our countries, in European Union, in the world. And we should, as a participant of this conference, encourage our leaders to be wise, to be strong, to be active, to be energetic, and to organize this support of public opinion of the voters for necessary changes, for necessary reforms, to create the vision of our common future. It's not easy to be leader, political leader in such time. And I think that all leaders, even the best and the strongest, they need good advice. And my idea and my hope to this year in Yalta is that we will create, as all participants of our meeting, some kind of common advisor of the leaders of Ukraine, of European Union, and many other places in the world. Because your knowledge, your experience, your fresh ideas can encourage politicians and can be the part of necessary solutions. The question of leadership was, in all our meetings, last 7 meetings, one of the most important. But this year, this time, is really decisive, what will happen in our life. Dear friends, our conference this year should be at least a small step towards this better future. If we will be closer to find solutions, to find visions, to find understanding of the people, it will be the victory of the Yalta European strategy, victory of Ukraine, victory of Europe. And I wish all of us new victories on this way. I wish good luck for the Yalta annual meeting.